I love filmmaking stuff. So
Oh, you can do the clap if you like. There we go. Hello dear viewer and welcome back to the Guild Theatre Rockdale channel. Today I am here with Monique Bragg, who is playing Nora in Brighton Beach Memoirs. Monique, thank you for taking the time to talk to us, as I know along with the rest of the cast you're all very busy painting the set today.
We are, it's very fun, we're having a great time.
Well, I've noticed that whenever I come in just to snatch a little bit of video here and there, I'm hearing people laugh and sort of up on that incredible second level of the set and just laughing and having fun, which is great to see.
It is really great.
So tell me more about Nora.
So Nora's such a beautiful character. She's 16 years old, living in Brighton Beach with the rest of her family and her cousins. She's living in the house with her sister and her mum, and it's always tough being 16, and especially being 16 living in a cramped household can be a bit tough. Nora is very much learning a lot about herself. She's a dancer, she's very passionate, and she wants to be loved, and I think that really shines through in the play and shines through in the way she's written.
And a lot of actors talk about how they draw on their own personal experience for a character. How much of Monique is there in Nora, particularly how much of, say, 16-year-old Monique have you brought to Nora?
Yeah, so I think I've brought in quite a fair bit. When I was 16, I was quite antsy. I wasn't happy with my parents, as most 16-year-olds are. You think you know everything as well, and as a 16-year-old, often you're trying to learn a lot about yourself, as I mentioned before. And with Nora, well, she knows what she wants, but she can't always have it straight away. I think I relate to that. When I was 16, I wanted to go out, I wanted the freedom, I wanted to explore the world, and lived in a small little country town, so it wasn't as easy to do that kind of thing. But I also lived in a very cramped house growing up with like 11 people in a 3-bedroom house, so it was a very, very tight space. So I think I relate to her in a lot of ways there, and I feel like I can mirror that and draw from that to put into her as a character.
Yeah, fascinating, especially because, you know, this is another extended family in a very crowded house, and I know that's something Lynn was going for.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel the themes and situations of the play remain relevant for a modern day audience?
Ooh, I think at the moment there's a lot of tension in the world and the world that's happening around us. There's so much political stuff that's going on, and I think the play isn't focused on the actual issues of the world and everything, but you can see little pieces of it. And within our modern day life, just our everyday life, you can kind of see those things. And I think it's interesting because there are a lot of things that are happening in the world that just reflects in our everyday lives, and we're not always focused on it, but it just happens. So I think it's interesting, that kind of aspect to it. But then there's also a lot of themes like love and family that is portrayed in the play that shines through in everyday life for so many people. This family, though they bicker a lot and they have lots of tiffs, they're very close and they all love each other at the end of the day, and I think a lot of people will be able to relate to that and find themselves reflected in that family dynamic.
What's been the biggest challenge for you so far?
Ooh, biggest challenge? Probably getting around to learning my lines. I can be a bit slack with it, but I'm getting there.
Oh,
honestly.
Good.
It's good fun.
This might relate somewhat to my next question then. What is an element of acting that you think people who don't act might not know about that you wish they knew?
Ooh, I'm such a strong advocate for method acting. Not everyone is. I know a lot of people have their mixed feelings on it. I really am. Stepping into the character for an hour outside of rehearsals and just taking them for a walk down the street or taking them to go get a coffee down the road can make such a difference to actually understand who they are. So Nora, I've got plans later this week to go take her for a walk in the park, and it's kind of written in the script that she goes to her dad's grave and kind of is grieving her father because her father has passed away. I'm planning at some point soon to take her as like a little improv thing for myself to a graveyard and see how she goes being in that environment So I can understand how she's feeling a little bit more. You can really get a glimpse into a character's mind that way and understand their thought process and even find little nuanced things that they may like or dislike. And that's something I really love. I love to flesh out a character that way. It's really fun.
Wow, that's fascinating. Monique, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Now, for those of you at home, if you want to come see Monique and the rest of the cast in Brighton Beach Memoirs, ticket sales are open now. You can find our website in the link below or just search online for Guild Theatre Rockdale Brighton Beach Memoirs. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you again, Monique.
Thank you so much.
Please take a moment to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for your support of the Guild and community theatre.